So you asked me what I do to organize my day to keep the productivity levels high. So today I'm going to attempt to bring you through a day in the life with me. Right when I get up at about 8 o'clock, it's sometimes 7, it's sometimes 8, but I jump right into the computer and I answer all the comments from yesterday and questions from courses. This is the first thing that I do, and it allows my brain to slowly just kind of wake up. So now that that's knocked out for today, now it's time to start filming. So after that, my brain is now awake. I've been sipping on this stuff right here. Is the best. This is like 8 servings and I already had half of this morning. This is the studio then. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen the behind the scenes for this. There's some lights going on, and then you have your Hustle poster in the background that you guys have seen before. A lot of you guys have been asking about that. That's something that I created online and had printed custom, but I'm putting it on some merch, so if you guys want that, you'll start seeing it below the videos. And that way, if you like the Hustle stuff, you can buy it on clothing. And just so you know, on that clothing, all of this stuff is priced at like under $1 of profit. It's just enough so it can get by and Teespring can print it. So it's not for profit, it's just for you guys that have been asking for it. I gotta start filming, so I'm gonna film one for the masterclass right now, and then I'm working on another one for YouTube for you guys, so that'll be out soon. But with that being said, let me knock out some filming and then I'll jump back and talk to you guys again. Okay, that's the first video down, but one big point that I wanted to make is something that helps me so much is always clearing my plate. I will stay up late, extra hour, extra 2 hours at night, just to make sure that everything's set for the morning, that I've cleared everything, that when I come back in the morning, I'm starting with a fresh start. So I only have to work on the things that happened while I was sleeping. And what's also nice about this is the stress doesn't build up. When you have things building up on your plate, they stay in the back of your mind and you just know you have a lot to do. You don't know exactly what it is, but you know you have a lot to do. So it's kind of constant pressure. Now, as you clear your plate, the more you do this, every day you clear it, it only fills up a little bit, and then you can clear it right off. It keeps the stress away, it keeps your mind clear, it keeps you creative. All right, I've got one more video to film for today, and then we'll go from there. So I'm gonna put you on time lapse. This one's a video for you guys, so it's coming for you soon. All right, let's get to it. All right, 2 videos are down, they're fully filmed. So what I like to do next is go edit them. So I like to get out of the house. It's very easy to stay in the house all day, but you have to remember, it's beautiful outside. You gotta get out, you gotta be around people, you gotta be social. So I like to go to Starbucks and be around people. That's where I'm gonna go now, and I'll bring you guys with me. I was totally about to take the car right now. I literally just got in and I was about to start driving, but it's so beautiful today that I've been in the habit of taking the moped. So I think today we're gonna take the moped. What do you guys think? I'll bring you along, it should be fun. All right, we just made it to Starbucks. That was a fun ride. I didn't realize how hard it would be to film and ride at 50 miles an hour with one hand. So that was a new experience. Kind of reminds me of the older videos on this channel where we used to make videos driving. We don't do that anymore because it's not very safe, but we're here. So I'm gonna head in there now, get both of these videos edited in, see how quickly we can do it, and we'll go from there. To you guys, that looks pretty quick, but that was about 3.5 hours of editing. Quite a few other things were just done there, a lot of busy work, but 3.5 hours later, we're gonna take the moped back home, might grab a smoothie on the way, and we'll go from there. Decided to take a pit stop, and we're gonna put up the hammock. Always carry it in the moped with me, because you never know when you're gonna wanna put up a hammock. But this brings me to a really good point. You have to remember to still enjoy your day and have fun. And you don't always have to be working from a formal environment. What I like to do is randomly, when I feel like putting up a hammock, we'll just go put up a hammock somewhere and use the hotspot on my phone, pull up the computer, and you can still do work. Like this spot right here will be perfect. Put the hammock up there, and then we'll get to work. You guys with the notifications on are watching these videos so fast. I cannot believe it. I love you guys. If you need to take a break like this for, let's just say, an hour, do that, because when you come back, you'll be refreshed and you'll be ready to work again. Don't just try to continue forcing yourself to work throughout the entire day just to work, because a lot of the times that turns into pseudo working, where you're clicking things and you're doing things and you're looking at your computer, but you're not being productive. Taking 1 hour for yourself can be more beneficial because you'll be more productive when you start working again. All right, made it back home safe on the moped, and now it's time to work from home for a few hours, and then I'm going to dinner with my parents at 6. So let's get to work on the computer. Typically I'll just work from the couch, which is really convenient, nice air conditioning. So I'm gonna jump on the computer now. There's so many more questions. It was like 20 minutes just to ride back here, and you guys lit me up with more questions. I cannot wait to get you answers. So when you have any questions at all, send them in, because I love responding to you guys and helping you out. So I'm gonna cut this short, get on the computer, and answer you guys' questions. All right, all the comments are answered for the time being. I keep monitoring this, so as you send them in, I'll get responses back to you. But I've got a couple more hours that I'm gonna spend planning new YouTube videos for you guys, writing out some topics and bullet points, going off of the list that I've created from all of your feedback. Then I get to go to dinner with my parents. So at this point, it's basically just going to be busy work and then going out with my family. So I did want to wrap this up with the key points for how I stay productive and how you can really integrate this into your life. So the first thing, and one of the really big things that I don't think I'd be able to do this without it, is keeping a list. And not only keeping a list of all the things you need to do, but dividing it up by priority. Put the things that are really important that need to happen within the hour at the top, and have kind of like a separate priority list and then another back burner list. So things you need to get to in the next couple days, and even a further one that you need to get to in the next couple months. The next thing I keep talking about throughout this video, but that's that you have to have good fuel, good food and good drinks throughout the day. If you plan on being productive, you have to have a clean brain that you can use. You don't want to have fried foods. You don't want to have things that bog you down that you can't think with, because then the rest of the day is completely shot. You can't use it. You can't be fully productive. And then the next thing we were talking about is take a break when you need to. You don't have to work from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. straight. It only takes a few hours to be extremely productive, so plan those hours properly and avoid pseudo working. You don't want to just be on your computer doing things and wasting time that you could be relaxing and recharging. So make sure that you're only working when you are extremely productive. And then this is the last thing, and this is a really big thing that I'm probably going to be making another video for you guys on, because it's so important, and that is to not get hung up on the small things. When you're making money online, when you're an online entrepreneur, you have to focus on the bigger picture. You have to think about what it's going to take to get the results that you want. And don't get bogged down by really small little technical things. Create the content, create the designs, create whatever it is that whatever stage you're at, and obviously proof it and make sure that everything is good, but then just get it out there, publish it, and move on to the next thing. That's how you scale. That's how all of this really comes together. But don't get hung up on the really small things that really don't matter. Focus on the bigger picture and what kind of massive action it's going to take for you to achieve your goals. So that's today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was completely different for me. If you liked it, let me know in the comments. If you want to see more stuff similar to this or completely different, just tell me and I'll go off of your feedback. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll talk to you in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.